Hey everyone, thanks for watching my YouTube channel. I'm currently going to do a series called My Videos Explained. This is where I'm going to take the videos that I've made on TikTok and I'm going to break them down a little bit. I feel as though the historical videos I do, which are always 15 seconds to a minute long, are limited. I don't get to put as much information as I want to in them. So, without further ado, we're going to do our first video today. This one is about John Wilkes Booth, and here is the original TikTok that goes with it. As we all know, John Wilkes Booth assassinated Abraham Lincoln April 14th, 1865. What happened after that is not as well known. John Wilkes Booth remained on the run for about 12 days until Union soldiers caught up with him in a barn. Union soldiers lit the barn on fire in order to draw Booth out. At some point, a shot was fired by one of the soldiers, striking Booth in the neck. Shot to the neck paralyzed him, and 3 hours later, he died. Before he did, he asked the Union soldier to bring his hands to his face. His last words were useless. Useless. Okay, so let's break it down a little bit more. I may go over some information I already have gone over, but that's okay. So yes, on April 14th, 1865, Booth shot Abraham Lincoln in the back of the head at Ford Theater. Booth then jumped from the president's box and broke his left fibula. This is the front part of his shin bone. He then proceeded to somehow miraculously escape and made it 28 miles to Dr. Samuel Mudd's home. This is where he had his legs bandaged and splinted, and he then continued his journey. A few of the people that helped John Wilkes Booth along the way were charged and hung. Okay. Over the course of the entire 12 days, John Wilkes Booth somehow traveled almost 100 miles, ending up in Virginia. It's a large way to go, especially when you're being chased by the military. On April 15th, 1865, President Abraham Lincoln was pronounced dead at 7:22 a.m. Finally, they caught up with John Wilkes Booth. It was 12 days later. He and his co-conspirator Harold were in a tobacco farm barn. Now, it was funny because the military had actually checked that area already, but hadn't seen anything suspicious. They ended up coming back and they heard that there may be someone in the barn, so they went to go check it out. The co-conspirator Harold ended up leaving the barn and being apprehended. However, Booth refused. Considered armed and dangerous, the men did not go in after him, but instead lit the barn on fire. Now, you would think that would draw Booth out, but it didn't initially. A soldier ended up shooting into the barn, and the shot struck Booth in the neck. The shooter was Corporal Boston Corbett. Now, it's unsure about why he ended up shooting Booth or how it ended up happening. It wasn't supposed to happen. The shot to Booth's neck paralyzed him. Booth's body was then taken out and dragged to the deck of the nearby farmhouse. He stayed alive for approximately 3 more hours, and in the meantime had plenty to think about. He had asked someone to bring his hands to his face, where in his last moments, he looked at his hands and he said, useless. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. I know the video today was a little shorter than most of them will be, but that's okay. There'll be more in the future. Go ahead and like and subscribe for more videos like this. I look forward to seeing you guys soon.